Northern Cape police are investigating a double murder following the fatal stabbing of two family members in Berkeley West. The incident happened on Friday night when it's alleged a family member stabbed the two and injured a third family member. Earlier, I spoke to SABC News reporter Reginald Witbooi, who was in Berkeley West.
Evening, round about 11 o'clock. At this house behind me, when a 66-year-old man and his 52-year-old partner were stabbed to death, allegedly by another family member. Now, after he then allegedly stabbed the two family members, he went to a house of a third family member who happened to be a 45-year-old police officer. He broke the window at his house, gained entrance to his house while he was asleep, and stabbing him also multiple times. The police officer then managed to escape and found refuge at a neighbor's house. We know that he's still in hospital recovering. But going to speak to a neighbor now, Michael, who's just going to tell us what he heard happened on Friday evening. Michael, what do you remember what happened on Friday night when this fatal accident happened here in Mataleng, in Graveside Street?
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Michael. What I've heard, I heard the guy who stabbed the two elders, which are my neighbors. His name is Sandile, and the deceased, his name is my neighbor, whom I've been lived with for many times. So what I heard is, while I was watching TV on my shack, so I heard the guy calling them names that they must open the door for him. So it seems the parents didn't open the door, so that's how we get a hyper and fighting. Then he broke the window at the back of me here. Then he entered access. He get access to enter and started fighting inside the house. So what I heard the lady screaming for help, but she managed to go from the back door at the back, and she was carrying a 7-month-old child. Then she screamed the neighbors at my right hand side. Then it seems that the neighbors didn't hear because they were entertaining themselves inside the house. So that's when I came out, and while I was at the gate, then that's how I saw the guy Sandile, who is the one who stabbed the deceased, coming out from the window, going outside. Then it seems by that time I didn't see in which direction he was heading to, so I thought by that time he was running away, he was getting out of the gate. So I came out, then I screamed at the other boy by the next door, which is on my right hand side. That's how it seems the guy already stabbed the lady at the back of the house. So he ran away. Then that's how we started chasing him away, chasing to maybe to catch him. So unfortunately we couldn't catch the boy. So it seems the time when he went to his cousin to go, the one who was mentioned that he was stabbed and is recovering, he's fighting for his life in the hospital. So that's when we came back, and by that time we started calling the police and the ambulance. But they came. By the time they came here, it seems it was already late because it was raining also at that time. Yes.
But then also a shock for this community.
As I'm standing here in front of everyone, I'm really still shattered, and I'm still shocked of what happened, what transpired. I didn't expect my neighbor and his partner to die in such manner that is really crucial, very disturbing. Because of what happened. I don't know if the guy was on drugs or whatever, but the main concern as a community member, I'm a community member, I'm really concerned of the drug rate that is happening in Mataleng, and actually not in Mataleng as a whole, but in Berkeley West as a whole, in the Khatlong municipality. And the drug rate is very high, and the unemployment rate is also very high. Maybe it's such of something that leads to these young teenagers to to go and do some drugs and whatever. So if maybe the municipality, the community and the police, if we can come together and try and check how we're going to eradicate all these drug lords that are selling drugs to our young kids. And it's very important as we as parents that if maybe our kids are becoming so irresponsible regarding this, so we have to check if maybe how we gonna assist them in regarding that. So if maybe we can come together and as a community, because the community is very, very, very concerned regarding what is happening regarding to drugs.
Just briefly, what type of neighbor was Sandile?
Sandile, I've known him since he came to stay with his uncle, and he was staying in Kimberley. He was visiting and coming back. He was one of the coolest guys that I've ever known, but lately he changed drastically. So I don't know what made him to change actually. But recently he was not. His behavior was out of hand. So, and he ended up killing his uncle, which is really very much painful for us as a community and the families that have lost the deceased.